What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be going over talking about the triple threat park rewards coming to NBA 2K25 MyTEAM tomorrow. Is it worth you guys going grinding 5 wins of triple threat park in a row? That's what we're going to be going over talking about. And as we do dive into that, if you are new to the channel and have not yet, man, make sure you guys do smash that subscribe button. I'm top grinder recently. Been playing in King of the Court recently. I've been putting out lots of content. So if you love me, man, make sure you guys do a show love and smash that subscribe button on the channel, as well as drop comments on videos, guys. It helps me out a ton when you guys do a show lots of support. So did want to go over that, talk about that, and let's dive into it. So winning 1 game tomorrow, you do get an inevitable pack. I guess if you win 3 games, you get a 92 plus pack. Now, the problem I have with that is at 3 wins is I've said this in my recent video. Every Friday they give us like a free diamond basically that you guys can go grind for. But the problem is the diamond cards 2K purposefully makes bad. And so it's no surprise that they're hiding another diamond here in Triple Threat Park and want people to be grateful for it. But just know your diamonds are David Wesley, Clark Kellogg, Horace Grant, Tristan Thompson, Danielle Marshall, and Spencer Dinwiddie. And so, yeah, if you win 3 games in a row, congrats. You get an inevitable pack. You get 3 wins, and you get a free diamond card. But the diamond card you're going to get is going to be horrible. And so that's something that I want you guys to know and understand as we are talking about this thing. Like, don't fall for that like as being like a really good reward. It's a bad reward, and I want you guys to know and understand that it really holds no value. And Clark Kellogg's, I guess, not the worst player in the game. Spencer Dinwiddie, I guess, is okay. But like the fact of the matter is, it's not, worth grinding for on itself. Now, if you are able to go and win 5 triple threat park games in a row, you get Galaxy OPAL DeMarcus Cousins. Now, what are my feelings on that? Well, I'm a little indifferent on it. I honestly don't think Boogie Cousins is that bad. The problem I have with it is Boogie Cousins first came out on January 17th, guys. That is a month and a half ago. So the card's been in the game forever. Obviously, opals have went down a ton in price. And then again, DeMarcus Cousins is not necessarily the most hyped up opal in the game. Comes with an 88 3-ball, 87 speed, solid enough release, 6'11 frame. Again, I don't hate on DeMarcus Cousins. For my No Money Spent Squad series, he is going to be a really solid addition. I think the problem I really have is just it's such an old card, and it's just such a, it's such a mediocre reward. And again, winning 5 games in a row is not easy to do. That's another thing that I want to hit on and talk about. It is not easy in Triple Threat Park, with as laggy as it is, as competitive as it's going to be tomorrow, to go and win those 5 games in a row. So, if you're able to, do what you guys ultimately have to do. Don't let me be the one to tell you guys, to not grind it if Boogie Cousins plays for you. But the sad reality is this. If you are able to win the 5 games in a row, you probably got a good team. And if you got a good team, guess what? DeMarcus Cousins realistically probably is not going to play for you guys. So that's kind of, the things I do want to hit on for DeMarcus Cousins. Again, I don't even hate DeMarcus Cousins. I think he's an okay Galaxy Opal. Is he the most hype card in the game? No, but he is a solid enough power forward. I think the problem with this is more so the 3-win reward than anything, is that's hit him, behind a diamond card, and all of those diamond cards just absolutely stink. So I think that's the thing that really rubs me the wrong way with this. Most people, aren't necessarily super excited about this. And again, if that 3-win reward was that pink diamond tier instead of that diamond tier, I would be a lot more hype about this. I feel like a lot of the Galaxy Opals in this game are in that kind of middle tier, right there with DeMarcus Cousins as being a solid card, but just not necessarily a great card, right? And that's exactly what I think of DeMarcus Cousins. I think the card is solid. I just don't think he's next level good, next level great. So I guess that's the big thing for me with DeMarcus Cousins is again, I'm not trying to hate on him personally or specifically. It's just to me, he's a mediocre Galaxy Opal at best. So that's kind of what's to know tomorrow. Am I going to grind it on my main account? No. Am I going to grind it on my No Money Spend account? Yes. And so that's just kind of what I always like to, lead you guys to is it worth grinding? Is it something that I'm going to grind or not? And And again, I think it's important to let you guys know what I'm going to personally do, because like I said, on my main account, I've got a really good squad. There's no way there's no way DeMarcus Cousins is going to play for me. There's just no way. And again, on my no money spent account, I've got a decent squad. Is he, better even than like a Diamond Jaren? Honestly, I don't know. So like even on my no money spin account, I'll probably get Boogie Cousins. I'll probably sell my Jaren and go from there. But it's like, I don't even know if DeMarcus Cousins like genuinely plays on my no money spent squad series. And again, whoever I get out of that diamond pack isn't going to play either. And so it's such a tough situation, and it's such a tough thing for me to talk about because it's not a one size fits all. I just think for the majority of the community, this is not something that's worth grinding. I'm not overall hating on it completely, but I'm just thinking for the community and thinking like that the majority of you guys watching this video, there's better things to do with your time. I think by the time you get the 5 wins, heck, go play domination. Bob McAdoo is light years ahead of this DeMarcus Cousins. Trust me, I've got Bob McAdoo. I'll have a gameplay, I think, coming tomorrow of Bob McAdoo specifically. He walks circles around DeMarcus Cousins. And so if I'm you guys, instead of going and grinding, for the 5 wins, heck, use that time and go grind for, Bob McAdoo if you are in need at that power forward position, because with as leggy as triple threat park is, if you aren't like a top 1% player in the world, it can get super frustrating to not be able to go on the win streak. And like I said, winning 5 games in a row is not easy whatsoever. And I don't want, you guys to think that it is a super easy thing to do, because it absolutely is not. So that's kind of my opinion on things. Again, I don't want to hate on it. I don't want to hate on DeMarcus Cousins, because I think the card is actually an okay card in this game. The thing I'm hating on is just like, is this worth it or not worth it? That's like the big thing for me. And ultimately, I just don't think that DeMarcus Cousins is worth grinding for on this game. So that's kind of my approach to things in the way I think about it. I'm not hating. That's just the way that I do think about things. So that is going to wrap it up for our video today. Like I said, a lot of people have asked me, Ty, what's the most worth it thing to grind? I mean, it depends on your team. If your team's like really balling on a budget, I'd grind domination out and then go from there. Remember, the double MT event is in the game. And so, if you want to grind out the online stuff for DeMarcus Cousins while getting that double MT in the game, obviously you can do that as well. But I just have a hard time seeing DeMarcus Cousins being worth grinding for in this game. I just genuinely do. But let me know your thoughts on that down below in the comments. And again, I'm not trying to be, super ungrateful, for 2K giving us a Galaxy Opal. That's not my goal of making this video. My goal of making this video is just to try to give you guys an insight on whether it's worth grinding or not. That's kind of the point of this video. And I just do not see it with DeMarcus Cousins, as well as, a diamond card that's just not going to be very good. That's going to wrap it up for our video today. You guys can let me know your thoughts on this down below in the comments. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.